Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat. So I'm doing something a little new today rather than the little envelope flip book thing, the fairy journal. I got a message from Antonio at Antonio Makes here on YouTube. He does something called Antonio and Friends once a month, where he kind of like introduces another YouTuber and talks about their channel or whatever. And then he usually either does a swap with them, kind of like the one that I did with Tammy at Lulu or Lou Frou Frou. But because he lives overseas and I'm here, it's just kind of hard to do that. So we decided to use our own items, but we're going to do a challenge where we make 3 journaling cards each. Sorry. You need something floral on them, something shiny or sparkly, something rusty, something that represents a human or animal, and a die cut or label. Sorry, I'm like out of breath because I'm running up and down the stairs getting things that I keep forgetting, so apologize. I feel like I'm but anyway, so Antonio's super nice guy. And you know, we don't have many male junk journalers, so definitely go check out his channel because he's awesome. And I will leave all his links he does TikTok and Instagram and all those things, so if you like to see all that, then I'll leave all those links in the description box below this video and you can go check him out. But definitely subscribe to his channel and you know, give him some thumbs up and all that good stuff, because he really does awesome work, and it's just fun to you know, have more people in our little group. So anyhow, I have book pages that I've folded in half. These are my glue book pages. And so we're going to use those for journaling cards. I have to grab a glue book, speaking of that. Yeah, so those work great. They're a great size for journaling cards. At least I hope they are, because I've made a few little funny people, you know, my little funny people that I make out of my art dolls. Oh yeah, these will definitely work. Perfect. Okay, so I've already made these, and I don't know exactly if I'm going to use these particular ones, all of them, or if I just use one of them or whatever. But anyway, these are my art dolls here, and these clocks are from Itkupilliimaginarium. And let me see if I have the thing. I've even chopped some of the clocks apart to get some of the littler bits, but they're called antique clocks, and it's this Itkupilliimaginarium, and I've linked her before because she does these other art dolls. So this one's by her. These are my wings, but the glasses and all that, that's all hers. So anyways, those are just my funny little dolls that I like to make. So I just added all these clocks in here and the wings and all that, because this doll normally is just wooden slats at the bottom of her dress, but I just thought it'd be kind of fun to weave in those clocks for the steampunk look. Oh, that was the other thing. I didn't even say that. We're kind of doing a steampunk theme is what we were talking about, because neither one of us has really done that before, and you know, something fun and different. And so he's got kind of a steampunk look there on his hat. I've not done a lot of steampunk, so I'm not going to profess to know a lot about this or be very good at it. So, but I'm going to keep my list of things that I need, and then we'll kind of go over it on each one. So how you all doing? I hope you are having a fabulous day. I'm having a good day so far. My daughter, the only thing is I woke up this morning to snow. So yeah, that didn't really make my day. And I've had other things going on today that didn't make my day either, but we're going to just pretend it's fabulous today. So anyhow, yes, my daughter had to go back to school, which was a bummer. And my son too. It's just more of a bummer when my daughter goes back, because then she's gone for the rest of the week, you know. At least my son I get to see every day for now until he goes to school. But yeah, so anyways, but we're doing good. Could have lived without the snow. Had to shovel. Not real thrilled with that. But what are you going to do? I have got ink under my fingernails, like permanently, I think. Like this spot right here will not come out. And now I just noticed I've got gold under that one. I'm just a mess. So I think I'm going to just tear around these so that they're each, you know, torn edge. So So yeah, and I did not write these books, so if you see any bad words, I apologize. They're just glue books, usually from the dollar store, so I try to keep it all covered up, but sometimes when I'm doing this portion where you're seeing the page, then there's not much I can do about it. Just ignore them and don't read them. Yeah, and I had a mess with one of my journals that I shipped, so I'm not real thrilled with that. So yeah, it's just been one of those days. Nobody's fault but my own, because I'm a dingling. And yeah, so anyhow, just silly stuff like that going on today. Nothing major. My shakies. So yeah, I'm going to use some of my rusty paper too from my Rest in Numbers digital downloads and my industrial digital downloads. They both have some rusty stuff, so that will be great. Yeah, it was very nice of Antonio to ask me to do this. He's on Tracy Fox's design team and Artie Mays' design team, and I don't even know all the designs. He's on quite a few design teams, so that's very, very fun. Okay, so what are we gonna do? I have pieces of this paper that is the spatter paper, the paper that was put in a box and spattered, kind of a la Louisa Heinzel method to make them more interesting. You know, your scraps, when you are like, I don't really love it, it's real boring or whatever. If you put them all in a box and shake them around with some coffee dye and spatter them and all those kind of things, then you turn out some pretty cool scraps, I must say. And I did some stamping of flowers and things on here, so like for this one, this will probably be my floral element, because you can see there's flowers here. Do I want it this way or the other way? I don't know. Maybe we'll go this way. But yeah, so super fun method of sprucing up your scraps for sure is to do that. And then maybe we'll use a little rusty something, or maybe these numbers. Those might look kind of cool. This is my Rest and Numbers digital download. If you're looking for rusty stuff, or, you know, old sort of vintagey or steampunk, these would work pretty good. I mean, they're not like specifically steampunk, but I think you could make them work for steampunk. So I kind of want the numbers going this way so they're closer to the edge. So I think I'm just going to kind of rough up this little edge right here. Let me grab some scissors before I like paper cut myself or something. So thank you, Antonio, for including me in this and asking me to do this with you. It's so nice of him to do. I don't often get, you know, asked to do that stuff, except Tammy did ask me to do that too, and that was so awesome. But, you know, I'm not always great about, I can never think up stuff like this. All these people that do this social media stuff all the time are genius. Like, they just come up with great ideas for, you know, getting your channel out there. Because my channel, I mean, I've been doing this for 5 years, and I have a good following. Don't get me wrong, I am not complaining one little bit. I'm just saying some people have like skyrocketed in their subscriber numbers, and yeah, so all that kind of stuff helps when you can get your stuff out there more, and I'm not great at that, but that's okay. I am who I am, right? And like I said, I am not complaining one bit, because I never dreamed anybody would even watch me do this stuff. So I feel super duper fortunate. But yeah, it's a great way to spread your wings a little, I guess you'd say. Yeah, we definitely don't have too many men that do the junk journaling, but it is nice. I think men just have a different take on it. I mean, everybody's got their own take on it. Obviously, we're all very different, but I think men generally like really do have a different take on it, and it's just really cool sometimes to see. It's kind of like Tim Holtz, you know, he just comes up with just great stuff. So it's so quiet. It's just so weird. Like I've told you guys a million times, I know, and you're probably like, yeah, we know, lady. When the kids go, it just feels like super quiet in here. All right, so there's that. I'm not sure what else I want to do. I probably will put one of my little people on here maybe, or do I want an animal? I could do that too. I don't have to use these because I did stamp some of these kind of things. I have this owl who's kind of cool, but I guess since I already put that down, I would have to put something else under it. I'm going to use him with the blue. He might show up better. Where did my clocks go? So I've got Shiny and Floral in there because I've got the dots of gold, and then the flowers too. You kind of look cool sitting on top of a clock. These are the clocks again from Itkupilliimaginarium. I kind of want his hand to look like it's resting on the clock a little. Do I want to see more of this flower? That's what I'm trying to do. If you're wondering, like, what is she doing? I feel like I still need a little bit more rusty, and then I see I'm covering up that flower, and I like that one too. Can't have all the flowers, Amy. Just like get a grip. I wonder if I put his hand kind of behind a little bit, pull him over a little, that might work a little bit better, just because it looked awkward the way that it was. Yeah, I like that, I think. But I still think I need like a little more rust. I could also add one of my little rusty bits, like a paper clip. That one's super rusty. Let's try something with that. I'm not sure what, but we need a label, so maybe we can put a label. I'm loving the spattering paper thing because, like, boom, you're almost done. Ooh, I've got these cool rusty cogs. That might work. I was cutting these with the Glowforge, and I still can do that, so if anybody's interested in rusty cogs, just let me know, because I can sell them in my shop. It just sort of was a thing for a while, and then it sort of died out, so I didn't make any more. But yeah, I can if you are interested in rusty cogs, because that would be kind of cool, huh? Yes. And then what else could we do? I like this king straight. That's kind of neat. These are from my porch prints. Let's do this. Take a piece of this. We're going to ink it, of course. I mean, I have this rusty color paper over here, but I want all the things, right? All the things. Okay, let's rough this up a little bit. I'm getting close to 17,000 subscribers though, and I am floored by that. I mean, like I said, I never thought anybody would watch me. When my husband and my son were like, you know, you should have a YouTube channel. I'm like, oh, seriously, like nobody's gonna watch me make stuff. But sure enough, you guys are awesome. And I am so happy every day that I have you guys in my lives, in my life, because you guys are just amazing and kind and just fabulous. And I feel so fortunate. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So then will I have all the things? Something floral. I have the floral images on that background. Something shiny or sparkly, I have the gold paint, which I'll probably spatter some more on. Something rusty, I have. Something that represents a human or animal, I have. A die cut or label. These are die cuts. Okay, so I have all the things. So let's ink those rusty cogs. Yeah, I kind of almost forgot about my rusty cogs. And I just cut them out. I print out a sheet of my like rust and numbers digital or whatever, and cut them on the Glowforge. And that works pretty good. So I'm going to have him sit upon here before I glue him down, just so that I can get him on there right, you know, right off the bat. So we're just going to kind of put some glue on his legs and that. Let's see how we do. I'm not going to put it on his hand yet because it's going to go behind. And I want the clock to sit a certain way. Yeah, I think that works. I hope. It's always tricky. Trying to make it look right, you know, these little people sitting on things is always, it's always tricky. So, yeah, Antonio's a super nice guy. Like I said, he lives in England, and he's from Italy though, so he has dual citizenship. I think he just got, yeah, as far as I know, just got dual citizenship in England, and he has it in Italy, obviously. And his husband is a milliner, I believe. Tell me if I'm wrong, Antonio. I believe that's what he said. So makes hats. I think that is super cool. I mean, how great would that be for a job? I mean, I would think. I just love any kind of creative thing. So they're both creatives. That's awesome. That's super fun to have, you know, two people that are creative. And I don't know a ton about him, but I have watched a few of his videos, you know, since he contacted me, and he really does great work. Lately he's been doing some really neat stuff. So definitely go check out his channel. He's just a very nice gentleman. But a milliner, that just sounds super fun. I don't know, maybe it's not, maybe it's awful, who knows. But it sounds great. It's kind of that old sort of a job to me. It seems like, you know, that real cool I think that's what they're called, right? That make hats. If I'm wrong, Antonio, let me know, because I'm kind of a ding-dong, but I think that's right. And then Antonio also has, you know, a job he does YouTube more as a kind of a hobby type thing, it sounds like to me. And he does like marketing and stuff like that. So he probably knows a whole lot more about the whole social media thing than I will ever know, but which is very helpful when you're doing this kind of stuff. All right, so there's that one, and then I will back it, of course, and stitch around it. But I really like that. I don't do much steampunk. I mean, I've come close, you know, doing my the rest of numbers and the industrial journals and stuff like that. But this is kind of a funky version there with our little... The one thing I do want to do is make his wings stick out a little bit more. So I think I'm going to go around them with a little bit of Stabilo All pencil. And I don't know where the sharpener for that is, but I'm just going to kind of go around it. Just so that maybe they'll kind of look like they got a shadow behind them a little. Stand out a little bit more. And I probably will spatter it in the end, but maybe I'll spatter all three at the same time so that it's not so, like, repetitive. So yeah, I just like to cut these funny little characters out, and then I, you know, will just sit on the couch or whatever and put them together. So they come all in parts, like my art dolls do, where you get heads and bodies and whatever, and you can just add them together, put them together however you like them. So that is what those are. Put a little one here too. In here too would be good. Create that kind of shadow effect a little bit. Oops, I got that one right on there. Just gives it that grungy look that often goes hand in hand with the steampunk thing. I mean, it doesn't have to. You can do steampunk in a lot of ways. That's for sure. But yeah, I don't know why I've never really done much with it. Okay. So there's that little guy. Okay, and let's do another one. Maybe I will do this one. I like this owl for some reason. And that is Ayozie on YouTube. Draws, paints, does everything you can imagine, but she has made her own line of stamps. Well, I don't know about a whole line, but like, that's one of her stamps. That's what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, definitely check her out because she has some gorgeous things. Amazing artist. And let's see, what do we want? We don't want to put... We will do the rusty something with this. Might look kind of cool with those, that wood and nails and that. I'm just trying to, you know, mix them up a little bit, not do them all exactly the same. Just for fun. See what we come up with. I like this color because it kind of goes with that color. So I want to try to keep a little bit of that. There's some rusty pins and things already on here. but I think I might use another one to put that owl on. Wow, I got that really crooked. One of these days I'll learn to, like, no, I won't. I won't even say I'll learn to measure, because I won't, because I just don't measure. It's just not my thing. Okay, that works. All right. I think that that will be okay. It needs other things with it, but it's a starting point. Something floral is going to be the interesting part with that, huh? Because I feel like I should go, let's look at our botanical sticker book. Actually, you know, I think I'm going to add this one instead, just because there's some steampunk type things in here, the antiquarian one, and see if maybe there's something that would be better. I don't know. I kind of would love, like, I don't even know what all is in here as far as that goes. I'm looking at that, if you're wondering what I'm looking at, because there's flowers down here. What was that? Was that like a spider web? Or what? Oh, those are all little flowery things on there. They're like dandelion flowers. I don't know if they're supposed to be something in the ocean. Maybe so, because that's what this is and that. But it looks like floral. I don't want like necessarily the obvious floral because of the rust and stuff, if you see what I'm saying. Too pink, too pinky. Kind of like that, and I like that. I mean, one of those frames would be kind of cool because you could just, you know, sort of use the edge of it. Which I think might be the way to go. Peacock feathers. That one's kind of neat. I think I just like this one. I really like this. Like, I think that would go really good. I'm just not sure if that is technically floral. So I think I'm going to cut that because I don't like that big blue border around it. Because I'm funny like that. So I think I'll cut this out and then I'll come back to you guys because I don't want you to have to sit here and watch me do that. So I'll be right. Okay, I am back and I got it all cut out. I need to ink it. Because of course I did not 100% fussy cut that because that could drive a person mad. So I just did kind of general, but part of it will get covered by this image because I just kind of want it to be like that so you can see the flowers. And it just adds something to that, if you know what I mean. And these are going to come off. And I'm going to rough this up if I can find my... What do I do with my scissors? The other ones. The ones that open up. That's the only problem with those ones with... they don't open all the way. These kind. It's always something, right? Always something. This is just another one of those scraps, just for some layering on there. And add a little bit more of that color into the whole thing, because this is going to go behind this kind of. Okay, and we're going to go around this. Oopsie. I'll probably add a rusty cog. I already have a giant mess. My goodness. Haven't hardly done anything and I'm already in a mess. Doesn't take much. Kind of started with a mess because I brought all kinds of things to play with. And these images that are on this digital, I took the photographs of these old rusty, the wood and the nails and all that, when my husband and I were out riding our Razor, which is like a quad or a ATV or whatever you might call it, wherever you are. Four-wheeler, I don't know, there's a million names. But the Razor is more like a little car, really. Like, it's on a quad sort of frame or base, but we can sit next to each other in seats instead of like he sits in front and then I sit behind him. So it's nice because you don't end up near as sore as you do riding the, well, I just have messed up. I have arthritis in my hips, so that's sitting on those quads for very long. It's just not comfortable. But I mean, it's not awful, it's just not great. So it's just nice to have that one because we don't have that problem. I'm thinking, do I want one of these little, I don't have any of those itty bitty little paper clips, which would probably be better. I think I might take, like, I'm wondering if like a piece of lace and some other things pinned together with a rusty pin. Oh, there's something floral right there too. So if you just take a piece of this, and add something else to it, like I don't know what. It's that whole juxtaposition that I talk about all the time. I just love that. And I might be the only one, but I just really love, I mean, talk about two different worlds, right? The rust and the lace and all that. Just kind of fun. This is just like torn cotton that's been coffee dyed. Just kind of add it as a little tie up there. Maybe I had some turquoise somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Just add a little blue. Yeah, that's a totally different color blue. Let me grab turquoise just a second. Sorry. That's like, I know I have it just right over there, but it wasn't close enough to just grab. We'll just kind of do that sort of thing. We'll just pin all these together with a rusty pin. Rusty safety pin. Or you could use bulb pen or whatever. These are all things that I rusted last summer. I can't even remember. It's like vinegar, baking soda. I think that's all you have to put in it, and you know, your metal pieces, and it rusts them. I think that's all. I can try to figure that out for you again. It's like once you do it and you have some, you don't have to do it again for a while. So unless you're using them all the time, but I don't. So They don't work so good though after they're rusty, I'll tell you. Kind of blunts those points right out. Let's get this on this side. Okay. And you could put beads on there or button or what have you. Okay. What we're going to do now is get this whole thing put together. I'm going to come down this edge with some glue. And just kind of tuck it right on there so you can see the flowers. Okay. And this is going to go behind like right about there. So I just want to get some glue like on these little tips down here. Sometimes I find it easier to just glue these things together this way and then add to them or do whatever to, you know, put it on the card. It just is easier than sometimes trying to layer it on like piece by piece because you can't get it to sit right or whatever. If that makes any sense, I don't know. Okay, oops, you know what? I forgot this is a sticker. Well, I think it's just gonna stay like it is since I glued it on there already. Doesn't really matter. I probably would have had to add glue to it anyway. Those stickers in those books don't stick great. So if you do get those books, just know that you're probably going to have to back the stickers with some glue. It's just not great stickers. They're kind of like washi tape. They're sort of semi-sticky and then not so much. It'll stick now. I know I'm covering up a lot of my nails, but that's okay. Pretty much all my nails, huh? Still see the rust back there though. And we got our rusty. Yeah, let's put a cog on there. We need a cog. That one's still a little large. I have another bag of them. What did I do with them? There they are. I don't need the one that's big. Do I want the cog up here? This over here. Because I'm going to cover that, huh? You're probably like, why are you covering up your flowers, right? And then have Tracy Fox label, not dances. I have a few different ones of hers. I have the random numbers, I think, and random phrases or something like that. I'm not really sure what they're called. Yeah. That is what we will do. Not dances. Dances is not good to be part of it. I don't know how steampunky this is, but I like it. I like the mixture of different things. We're going to rough this up. Oh, I had my price tags too. Oh well. Okay, cover that before it dries out. All this, well, this would be fine with a glue stick, but we're just gonna put our glitter glue. I'll try to remember to link Ayozie, and I don't know if she still has these stamps because I bought them, I think it was last year when she had them. So I don't know, but I mean, you guys can check with her and maybe she does. I don't know. It's either last year or the year before. Time's going so fast that I'm struggling to remember when, what happened, because it feels like it was last year, and then my husband's like, that was like 2 years ago. It's like, oh, icky. Okay. This does make it thicker, which can be a little difficult when you're putting it in a journal, but I think it'll be all right. It's not horrible. Oopsie, that's if it'll even stay. Okay, need to leave it alone. Yeah, I like that. Looks good. Does it need like one more? I don't know. I think it's good. And then we're going to spatter it with something shiny. So I think I got all the things again. Okay, oops. That is just not going to stay there. I mean, it would help if I would leave it alone, but I need like... Okay, we're just going to let it alone. Set it up there and just don't touch it again for a while. All right, last one. I think I'll use the gentleman since, well, I could actually use them both on one, couldn't I? They're quite the couple, I must say. Okay, what do we want with them? I think I want to use this. This is quite a bit thicker because it was meant for mushrooms, but I like this letter right here. And I like the spatters on this one. So we're going to use it for this. I'll save all the little bits because then I can still make mushrooms out of them. I don't think we could do one going this way, could we? Oh, they would fit like that, wouldn't they? Well, maybe we just will, so we have one going that direction at least. Then I have more of these numbers. I was just noticing those numbers there. I could put those across the bottom. Would that be too dark? No, I don't think so. Just need like a section here. And this is just scrapbook paper. It's American Crafts Color of Memories 624400. And that's all I know. Maybe I'll do this and then tear off that upside down too. For some reason that bothers me. Don't know why. So what you all been up to lately? Anything super fun, or you got any trips planned? I know, like, where do you go, right? Because you never know if COVID's gonna come out and get you. We're going on a cruise to Alaska in August, and I heard my friend Tammy from Lou for Frou say she's going on one in May, I believe. And I thought, oh, that's crazy. Wouldn't it have been cool? Because she had one planned for, I think she said last year, and they couldn't go. And I was like, that would have been crazy if we ended up on the same cruise, you know, if she had gotten an August one or I had gotten a May one or whatever. But yeah, funny. Funny, funny, funny. So that's been the first trip in a real long time that we will have gone on. But I know we're all in the same boat, or worse, some people are still locked down or whatever. I think a lot of that's lifted, I think. I don't really know, but yeah, we definitely have not been traveling because it's just not worth it to have to worry about, you know, either losing that money or trying to get your refunds if you can't go, or, you know, getting there and then you have to be in quarantine for the whole time you're there or whatever. So, but I would love to go to Italy someday, Antonio. I think that would be fabulous. It just looks so beautiful. I'd love to go to Ireland. I'd love to go lots of places. I've only ever been in the United States. So yeah, it would just be fun to see some other places. Maybe eventually we'll get to do more of that. It's hard when you're raising kids, you know, little kids, because for one, it's hard to take them on a trip like that, and then also cost. So, all right, so there's those two parts. I do love these. I think they're hilarious. I don't know if they show up very good on there, but we'll see what we can do here. Something floral, right? I don't know if one of those, I have these flowers that I got at the dollar store, but they're silver. And like, they fit the bill as far as, I just don't like them with, if they're gold, maybe like a toned down gold or something. I wonder if you inked them at all, if that would help. I'm not even really positive why I bought these, because this generally isn't my kind of thing as far as, I don't do a whole lot of shiny stuff, but I thought it would be fun. I don't know which one I would want to use. Probably this one right here. I don't know if they'll take any. Oh, they do. Kind of like that better. I wonder if you could put some, like, let's spatter them a little bit with some gold. Yeah, dollar store. So who knew, right? I mean, I get stuff all the time at the dollar store, but sometimes it's very hit and miss. Sometimes you're just like, there's nothing I can really use. And other times you find some little something to use. Where did I put my gold? Oh my goodness. I know I had it right here so that I could use it. You guys are probably looking right at it going, you are a ding-a-ling. No, it's right here. And it's all separated in the bottom down there. I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll try it. I want to see if I can go like around the edge just a little. Look at my fingernails. And people wonder why I don't paint my fingernails. That's why, because that's how I look every day. So funny, because my mother-in-law, bless her heart, she's the sweetest person on the planet. But anyways, she's always nails done, lipstick on, you know, that whole thing. And I know she thinks I'm the oddest person on the planet because I don't paint my nails. I don't wear a lot of jewelry because you know, this is what I'm doing most of my time. Because I don't go to work. So I don't really have a reason to do that. But yeah, she got me some beautiful earrings for Christmas. I mean, they're beautiful. I love them. Just don't know how much I'll wear them. So, okay. I don't know what that looks like, so we'll see. All right, let me get these sort of figured out where we're going to put them. And we need something rusty, which I'll probably use my cogs again. And then let's use one of these. I don't know what our label these would be for, but maybe for our flowers. And those are my price tag, in my price tag digital download if you are looking for something of that nature. They're just kind of fun to add here and there. Where did I put the little bag of cogs? My goodness me. Oh, I know what one thing I did want to do. I have those hot air balloons too that are stickers. I liked a clock behind her too. But I don't know if that works anymore on this. I mean, it would make her stand out a little bit more. I don't know about that flower, people. I'm just not feeling it. Let's see, what if we used something else or something floral? A lot of you just had a huge sigh of relief, I know. And some were like, ah, why? Everybody's different. I don't know what it is. I just don't know. It's just not my fave. Why did I buy them? I have no idea. I actually kind of like that, believe it or not. It's kind of all cockamamie crazy, but I wonder if one of these would look, because they're a little more colored appropriately or something. Like just a little one like that one, maybe, right in there. I don't know, is that, yeah, I don't know. I don't like that flower. Just don't like it. Okay, something rusty. I'm still working on that. That still hasn't happened, has it? I have a big rusty number, but I don't really like it. Or I could just use a rusty thing again. I know I'm driving you guys insane, and I completely understand, and I apologize. Probably should have had a more plan, but it was tricky enough just getting all the junk together. Honestly, I think I might just put one of those on there. Let's see. And so these are all just random bits, you know, brads. These are going to be way too long. Why do they make those so long? What do you call? Paper clips, just any of that stuff. I don't think I have anything that can cut those is the problem. Like, I know out in our garage I do, but not right here with me. Okay, that's going to be the thing. These need to be inked. I know it's weird to go from the back, but that gets in those little holes a little bit better. That's why I do that. If you're going, why is she inking the back? These ones didn't get cut as well on the Glow Forge at some point. That's probably why they're mine. Because I send out the better ones, obviously. Okay, let's get this one hooked to that one for starters. And then we'll do some spattering. This was very fun, Antonio. Thank you so much for asking me. That was super kind of you, and I really appreciate it, and it was loads of fun. We'll have to do something again sometime. But yeah, definitely go check out his channel and all the things. I probably really should get on Facebook, but I kind of refuse. just chalk it up to life experiences. She's gonna go here, roughly. I need to wipe that with a paper towel because it's got all kinds of glue. It's the flowers that are 2 for 50 cents. Yeah, they're a pretty fabulous couple, I'm gonna say. Sorry, I don't have any stories. Oh, I do have a story. So, Pasha, of course, Pasha, who else? But my son bought that new TV, like I mentioned to you guys if you watched a video. I can't remember what day it was, but not too long ago. And Pasha wouldn't leave it alone, and he kept getting up there and whapping at it if there was anything that moved on the screen or whatever. And so Theron's like, oh my gosh, Mom, he just won't quit. And I don't want him smacking on the screen, you know. And I said, well, the old TV's in the office right now, and it, you know, the color's going out on it, and it's just kind of a piece of garbage. So why don't you get that turned on, hooked up to whatever, I don't know. But anyways, and you can play videos for him in there that he like. Theron wasn't even playing the cat videos anymore. He was just, you know, turning on his regular shows or playing video games or whatever. So he did. So now Pasha has his own TV. And so that's what somebody said that day when I mentioned, you know, he's driving Theron crazy. Because he was. He's just driving him nuts. And somebody said he needs his own TV. I said, well, now he's got his own TV. It's so ridiculous. But he is, I am telling you, the world's biggest pest. Like, not even a little bit. He is awful. He will not stop. Why I ever decided to show him those bird videos, I do not know. But anyway, it's just become next level on the whole thing. So yeah, oh, that was really good. So now he has his own TV, which it's the perfect TV because he can smack it all he wants. Because like I said, all the little color, whatever pixels or whatever they are, I don't even know, are going out in it. So it really doesn't even work right. But yeah, so now he sits in the kids' office instead of any of the other rooms and watches TV. And Theron went in there the other day and was like, oh my gosh, Pasha. He's like, Mom, he's laying on my chair, the office chair, and just laying there watching videos of birds. I'm like, yeah, that sounds right. He's the, oh, so sorry. I just whacked you guys. He's the king of the castle. I want to spatter these. That's why I'm moving everything and making you guys watch. Let's get one of these. Because some of them don't have anything shiny. This one does, and the first one did, but I don't think the second one does. So we got to get it some shiny stuff, right? And I'm not using those flowers, so. I think on the right thing they'll be fine. They just aren't my fave. Okay, cool. This is our, am I getting that all over? That's the liquid from it. It's getting all over me. I didn't have the lid on all the way or something. Paper towel. Lucky I got that on that sticker. Okay. Get some spatters, and I will back these and stitch around them. But for now, I think they look pretty good. They're looking a little bent because of the gluing, but it's hard to see those. I think I might put a few black ones too. I need something for the faces because we don't want stuff all over their faces. And stuff being spatters. Why does this hat not want to glue down on that side? It's just like, no. I really like the way these came out. I hope you guys like them. They're kind of goofy, but you know, surprise. They fit right in with me. So now they all have something shiny. Put a little bit more on here, bigger bits. Oh, look, there's a cog there I didn't even see. It was camouflaged. I'm going to do some black spatters as well. I have no idea how long I've been filming, so I apologize if it's been really long, because I think it's been really long. It's okay, most people stopped watching, so it's fine. I think my stats say that people watch for about 15 minutes. And I make all these hour-long videos. It's like, why am I doing that? No, I know I do have some people that like them, so I understand. Okay, ta-da. They are fini. They should all have something floral, something shiny or sparkly, something rusty, something that represents human or animal, a die cut or label. And I think they all Hooray. Get all the little papers off their faces. I didn't do the owls, but somehow I managed not to completely blot out his eyes or something, which is what I normally do. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and please, please, please subscribe and like my video, and please go over and subscribe to Antonio because he's a super nice guy, does some really cool stuff. So definitely go check out his channel, and I will chat at you guys again tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye now.